Hey everyone, welcome back to ChaatNChat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we're watching I Hate Love Stories. This is part 3, so if you haven't watched part 1 or part 2, then you can go check those out. I put the playlist link in the description below this video. And as a reminder, this was requested by our Patreon executive producer, Titli. So thank you so much for that, really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, sharing, a like button pa tappar maro. Oh, matching clothes. Didn't take long.
और जब दिल टूटता है तो पैटर्न फिक्स्ड होता है। जैसे इंसान पूरा दिन बिस्तर में लेटा रहता है, ड्रिंक्स का सहारा लेता है। वो इतनी खूबसूरत है ना, वो स्माइल करती है, ब्यूटीफुल मैन।
And friends have to listen to your whole sob over and over and over again.
और कभी-कभी तो वो भी आ जाती है।
Whoa, at least be friends.
These two are conspiring. Oh my.
Sure.
कि मैं इससे कई ज़्यादा टूट चुका था। क्या करूं? कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा था।
Has a great view, man.
तुम ठीक तो हो ना?
क्या मॉम? आप ऐसे क्यों पूछ रही हो?
आज तुमने फोन किया इसलिए।
Yeah. Moms know these things.
सिमरन।
तो फिर इतनी ओवर एक्टिंग क्यों कर रहे हो बेटा? तो वो तुमसे प्यार करती है। ओह गॉड, इतना क्लीशेड प्रॉब्लम। What's happened to you?
He's checking all the Bollywood boxes, man.
He's got triple bingo 4-way.
मॉम ने मुझे रास्ता दिखा दिया
That's
था।
the plan.
Maybe.
मैं अपने प्यार के लिए फाइट करने वाला था।
He needs to look at a whole bunch of other love stories, movies, and then.
शुरुआत से बताता हूँ।
सिमरन ने तुझसे प्यार किया और तूने उसे रिजेक्ट किया। अब तूने उससे प्यार किया और उसने तुझे रिजेक्ट किया। अब आगे क्या करें?
Actually, it was very quick and to the point.
इसलिए मैंने एक बार फिर फोन करने का फैसला किया।
The radio station?
उसके लिए गाना बजाएं।
बच्चा, हर प्रॉब्लम का एक ही सलूशन है।
Sex.
I do. Oh my god.
ओ, तो फिर जेलसी?
जेलसी।
Oh, this guy's a horrible advice.
Yeah.
What?
It was their shoe that she left, remember?
Oh yeah.
माफ कर दो। आज जब मैं समझ चुका हूँ कि प्यार क्या होता है, मुझे सिर्फ तुम्हारा ख्याल आया।
So you're gonna use somebody you don't understand love. You're
man,
gonna use
use
somebody
somebody.
like that.
मैं तुमसे प्यार नहीं करता हूँ।
Oh, good.
प्यार तो मैं सिमरन से करता हूँ, बस तुम्हारी मदद की जरूरत है।
You ass. Whoa.
That's an easy.
Hi.
मेरे पास एक प्लान है।
Plan?
The plan.
The plan, yeah.
Hey Simran. Pehchana? Hi. Please. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 Simran. Please, 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 Simran.
Well, cringe?
Cringy. It's very cringy.
क्या बात करेगी?
क्या फर्क पड़ता है यार? इधर-उधर की बातें वगैरह वगैरह।
Forget her.
She said?
You should quit slapping my butt.
Jay ke saath. Romantic film or Jay?
They're back to
I love
color
him.
coordinated couple.
And his shirts.
Oh, Ankamara.
इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं थी।
इधर-उधर की बातें वगैरह। इधर-उधर की बातें।
Forget it.
प्लान वर्क करेगा ना?
Of course यार, जिसल बहुत अच्छी एक्टिंग कर रही है।
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Jay ke saath aayi hu. Candlelight dinner. How romantic.
She's a really good actress.
Yeah. Forget it.
And he keeps bringing those white flowers.
सुपर और कहा
तुम्हारे घर पर
क्या इधर देख तेरे हाथ में क्या है सिमरन से वे हॉटर सिमरन को छोड़ इसे पकड़
The guru.
क्योंकि मैं सोचती रही कि अगर जे मुझसे प्यार करता है तो वो उस लड़की के साथ क्या कर रहा है.
But if you love Jay, then what are you doing with Raj?
को भूल गया था.
Yeah. Oh, mom and dad in tow.
कपड़े खरीदने थे हाँ क्या व्हाट हाँ रक्षाबंधन आ रहा है ना क्या हाँ
Raksh.
I have a surprise for you. मैं कल सिमरन को प्रपोज कर रहा हूँ.
Dun 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 dun.
मान गई.
Oh, mama knows.
Finally, I'm going to see my wife happy.
बहाने से रिंग खरीदा है. I'll see you guys later.
No, mom is not happy.
Mom's like, dude, you about to blow your shot.
सिमरन शादी करने के लिए मान गई है. I just want her to be happy.
Things you love most in the world, you gotta set them free.
Free. Yeah, you're gonna hate it the whole entire time, but.
She's like, I've been slapping a girl's butt this whole time for nothing.
We're not gonna make this happen? I think it's the same violinist that were in red.
No, those were New Zealanders. Oh, the ice cream bucket.
Yeah.
Maggie Noodle.
Yeah, Maggie Noodle. And mom knows. Oh man, he has such a beautiful apartment. Beautiful patio and yeah.
Oh.
The movie.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Uh-oh, what can happen here?
For you, ma'am. Surprise.
Always the white flowers. You would think that he would get that.
Why does he say surprise when she expects them?
नहीं सिमरन. This is only because मैं जानता हूँ कि तुम्हें white फूल कितना पसंद है.
Oh, you know nothing.
Nothing.
Complimentary shots. Thanks, but हम weekdays को drink नहीं करते. Sorry.
मैं करती हूँ.
Bum bum bum.
Bum bum bum.
You didn't know her name turned into Dave Dassey?
Dave Dassey.
I love red.
तो ठीक है ना. कल से मैं तुम्हें red फूल भेज दूँगा.
That's not the point.
मुझे तुमसे कुछ कहना है.
Then it turns out his name really isn't Raj. He changed it so that he could be with Simran.
Oh, that is not good.
No, it is. She told the truth to him. Now she's gonna run and, make things right. You're gonna have that Bollywood ending.
Is she at the airport? Is she running away? Oh no, he's running away.
घर जा रहा था. इसलिए हर हीरो की तरह मैं भी एयरपोर्ट पहुंच चुका था.
Wait, he's not going to the premiere? What a punk. He's one of the ADs. Movie title. Wow, last one in line too.
They saw him coming in and said, we need to. Are they going to spill the beans? this nasty habit of ghosting a lot of people.
It's a sign, but he doesn't believe in those things. Aww. This is
And he was also the one that said, "I don't believe in God."
Yeah, dude, this is getting so. I love like these things when it happens and goes dun dun dun, like it's so good.
मैं भी इतना शोर क्यों है?
It's a kitty.
Yeah, kitty party.
मिसेस चोपड़ा भी है। उनकी बेटी बहुत खूबसूरत है। मैं बात चलाऊं?
What?
बहुत अच्छा साइकियाट्रिस्ट ढूंढ रखा है।
इसलिए?
अरे तुम्हारे लिए।
What? क्यों?
डिप्रेशन में जो हो बेटा।
ये वो दिमाग खराब हो गया।
प्लीज जय प्लीज सब कुछ छोड़कर वापस आना। फोन पे रोना, देवदास जैसी एक्टिंग करना। क्या इसे नॉर्मल कहते हैं?
He can't escape movies.
फर्क पड़ता है जय। मैंने तो भगवान से बेटा मांगा था, बेटी मिल गई।
Whoa, mom got some shade. What the hell?
तुम घर आ भी रहे हो कि नहीं?
जा।
नहीं,
तो फिर कहाँ जा रहे हो?
ड्रामा करने।
हर क्लाइमैक्स में हीरो एयरपोर्ट तक भागता है।
This one he's gonna. I was different. I'm gonna run from the airport. Those tight jeans help you run. Faster, faster. Please drive a little faster.
Don't worry, these movies are super long, so you got time, buddy.
Yeah, but
बैग लेके मत भागना, नंबर नोट किया है।
my name is on the film.
Yeah, this is the cards on the back.
You have the best bum in the world.
You have the best bum in the world. For his pants.
नहीं, उसका मतलब वो नहीं था।
Oh, they got the wrong idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, she's not even in there. She?
Where is she?
Maybe?
No, not there. Wrong theater, dude.
And how many Simrans are probably in there? Oh, that's perfect timing.
Out.
Sorry.
What's the title of the movie?
Pyar, pyar, pyar. Love.
Love. Triple love.
This is me, Simran. मैंने वो हर चीज किया जो प्यार में पागल एक कार्टून करता है। तुम जानती हो मैं परफेक्ट नहीं हूँ, मेरा नाम परफेक्ट नहीं है, मैं स्टूपिड हूँ।
So I can't argue with that.
Those flowers are poking you. Roses. Oh, she pulled him out.
Oh, this would be perfect if Raj is just crying outside in the background, watching them. Poor innocent boy Raj.
It's pretty courageous to crush Raj at the restaurant. Oh, and they even get clapping. Woohoo! It's a saga.
Whoa. It's interesting. Hairstyling at the very top.
Yeah, I was thinking that I'm like, that's an odd placement for them. Probably because his hair the whole entire time had all this stuff going on that I was like,
it's very
okay,
important.
very important.
Very important.
Yeah, so they got top billing.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was fun. I was thinking that it was going to end when he got to the airport an hour ago. And so it would have been an hour shorter, but then it was like because he already started realizing that he was in love, she was taking off, and then that was going to be the airport scene, right?
Right.
I mean, like, I guess if it was a Hollywood movie, I think it would have probably ended there.
Right.
He would have showed up at the airport, they would have had their like final scene thing, and then it would have been ended, which is in line because that's about the length of a Hollywood movie. It was about an hour and like 20 minutes or something. But then it went on for another hour because then she had to reject him and then this and then back and forth, back and forth.
It had to be the drama cycle of the cliche movie story.
Yeah, but I'm not upset about it because like at first I was like, oh, it could have been over right there. Like what else, what other story do you have to tell? Like what is left to tell? But then I actually really enjoyed the plan. Like, because it was like, it wasn't the right way of going about, but it was just.
Well, it shows you the absolute craziness that sometimes you will do to really, really go and fight for the one you love,
Yeah, and listening to some terrible advice from a radio station, but then I thought, okay, well, that was interesting. Like, what else do you have to say? But then him, like, going to the airport and then no entry and then just like, doo, 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 like the most dramatic, and then the delay and then, like, just saying go and all that. It was, like, so over the top. And that's what this movie is about, right? It's like all the cliches, all of the sort of, like, Bollywood tropes and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, the repeated lines from other movies.
Yeah.
And I loved when he says, I can't think of anything more to say because it's already been said.
Yeah.
And that's sometimes how, there's this part of me that as I was watching, I was like thinking, this is for a lot of people falling in love or even having a relationship or all of the things that come with finding someone to have in your life can be so overwhelming for people because they feel as though it has to live up to some movie stereotype and or things that they've heard from others and it becomes really, really hard. And in a lot of ways, I think some people are just fearful that I'm going to fail at this because I'm not doing it the right way or I can't say the right things or so forth. And the reality is I like the fact that he says, I'm stupid. I'm not perfect, and I've proved it to you time and time again all the way through this. So I liked that aspect of it to basically say, look, I make mistakes and, I'm fallible. I'm a human being, but I really love you. And, and she came back with, what you would expect is I love you. And, a lot of times people don't realize when someone says, I love you, and it's, I accept you with everything that you come with, all the baggage and all the weirdness and the stupidness and everything else.
Yeah. Well, she must have really liked him because he was not trying to be anyone other than himself throughout that whole thing. And he sort of adjusted because I think that's just maturity, right? This was kind of accelerated a little bit, but I think there is a bit of maturity and sometimes you mature a little bit quicker depending on who you're around and who you spend time with. So he was spending time with her, which, girls, like, it's no mystery. Like, it's science now. There's lots of studies done that girls mature faster than boys do.
Yes.
So him spending more time with a girl other than his dude friend, then, he's, like, going to mature a little quicker, right?
Yeah.
So then he's maturing. I don't think it was him changing so much as, like, changing as who he is, but rather, developing into who he's meant to become.
Right.
So, but I also think that there's something that was maybe easily missed, even though they did a call out here, but I don't think it was that he might not feel comfortable about this whole thing or something like that. But if you come from a broken family, you really don't have a lot of faith in the system, you know? So like for his mom and dad having a divorce, it's like, you know, like that affects you. And even me, because then it's like, okay, now I didn't take it that far, like where I'm like, I don't believe in love and all that sort of stuff, but it definitely makes you a lot more cautious than I think someone else that, you know, would have seen like super successful relationships all around them. But if you grew up in like around a relationship that was broken and torn apart, I mean, it makes you very cautious and
Well, again, it goes back to you're cueing off of the things that you see, and you know, whether if you see movies, it's one example. If you see relationships around you or other relationships, you know, even more closer to you, and even sometimes I think people sometimes do a bit of shutting down as they go through some of their dating life a little bit, because they feel they got burned, they feel as people don't understand them, you know, it's the wrong pairing, whatever. And you know, sometimes people just say, you know what, this is too hard, I'm not finding my groove, and you know, the right people.
Also, watching love stories and all these romance, when you see a relationship that was really important to you be torn apart and your parents get a divorce, then every time you watch any sort of romantic movie and all that sort of stuff, you're going to be like, this isn't real, this doesn't happen, this isn't real life, and that sort of stuff. I mean, that's the way, I mean, depending on how young he was when his parents were divorced, I mean, for me, like, I definitely, like, had those opinions, and I'd see all that. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, this is so filmy, so, like, this
is
isn't
not
real.
real life.
And then, but you start to compartmentalize a little bit. And so, you know, you can still enjoy rom-coms and all that, but still in the back of your mind, you're just like, hey, this isn't real life. And, you know, quite honestly, this whole like plane thing and getting the girl and all that sort of stuff, it's not real life. I mean, it
the
doesn't
whole
happen
security
like that.
thing screws up nowadays.
Yeah.
Screws up all of
You know,
that.
get on your record. But anyway, so I think I connected a lot to his sort of like story and all that. And I'm glad that they didn't like focus in on it. Like if you know sort of thing. Like they said, hey, this is a little like bit of information. And even with that little bit of information, I mean, I learned so much about his character.
Yeah, but also at the same time, I love how his mom came in and told him, you know, gave him some wisdom, mom wisdom, and some mom tough love too.
Also, the guy, the actor of the movie, I forgot what his name. But
Mr. Buns.
Yeah. So the actor in the movie, like first started hating him, but then by the end, I'm just like, dude, the guy just is like, just a little off. He's not playing with a full deck, but he still gives really good advice, and he just is just a little bit not totally there. But he turned out to be actually a very interesting character.
Influential. He was an influencer.
I was glad he was there. I'm like, he gave some great advice. I mean, maybe he had to have all those drinks, but hey, I don't know. There was a lot of drinking in this movie.
There was.
Like, they went through a lot of beer, and there's no way he could stay in that shape if he drinks that much beer. Even if it's light beer, like that is a lot. You will have a beer belly. That is the most filmy thing about this movie, is how much beer he could drink and still stay in that shape. Because when did he go to the gym?
Yeah, never saw him going to the gym going to the bathroom. You know?
No, he did go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
at the
that's
bar.
right.
That's when he ran into her like one of the first times. So he did go to the bathroom.
That's right. That's
but
really...
no, like you can't drink that much beer and not go to the gym and be in that shape, dude.
Yep.
That was the most unbelievable thing about that. No, anyway, I enjoyed it. But what would you rate it?
I enjoyed it. It was fun. It had a lot of interesting things to it. So I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's right around where I was going to give it too. So I'm going to give it a 7 because it was enjoyable. It was kind of fun. The satire, the callbacks. And I like in the beginning, we like knew this is the perfect time to be watching it because we just watched Dil Chahte Hain, we watched DDLJ, we watched Hum Tum, and we watched Devdas. We watched all of those movies that they were referencing. They made actually a lot of Sholay references. You didn't see all of Sholay, but you've watched bits and pieces with me. It's such a classic. But yeah, so I mean, we were getting, I think, a lot of those references. So it was a lot of fun to partake in a lot of the comedy and stuff when he would make some of those references and throwbacks and stuff. So it was fun. So thank you, Titli, so much for being our executive producer and requesting this movie. It was fun. quite enjoyable. I really did enjoy it. But in the comments, everyone, let us know what you thought. What would you rate it? And where is Imran Khan? Come back, because he has a style, right? Like he has a style.
Yeah, he does have a style,
So
you know.
I hope he makes
His
the
little
comeback.
bedhead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This was like 10, 15 years ago, this movie.
Yeah.
So 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe hairstyle changed.
Maybe.
But anyway, let us know. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, sharing, a like button. Pat thapar maro.